I love gifting practical items, and I found the most unique water bottle. It's the Circle water bottle. Have you guys seen these before? If you've never tried this water bottle, they have flavoring that you can add that's 0 calories and 0 sugars. So the Circle water bottle I picked up already has a couple of flavor packets with it, so it's perfect for gift giving. I wanted to add it to a fun package, and the gingerbread trend has been so big this year, so I wanted to put together a gingerbread bag. So for this, you're going to need a brown paper sack. Use your scissors to cut the sides of your paper bag to create the shape of a roof. I have found one of the best things to use to create the look of gingerbread is to use white puff paint. So that's what I'm gonna do for this project. I'm gonna start on the top creating my roof line, and I'll just create scallops going along the edge. You can be so creative with this. You can add windows, fun lines, dots, any kind of pattern that you want. Let this dry completely, and then you can wrap up your present. So I'm gonna put my water bottle inside and just finish it off with some white tissue paper. This next gift is a box that I put together for anyone who loves self-care. I would love this gift. So start with a box, and for boxes where I'm gonna be putting a bunch of different items, I like to add in this crinkle paper. I added 1 bag of the crinkle paper inside of the paper box. Next, you're going to place all of your gifts on top. Now, what should you put in a self-care box? I love putting things like these bath bombs. These are so pretty and they work really well. Also, things like face masks are great. Neutrogena makes a really good one. And then lip masks are always a great idea as well. I found one from e.l.f. that I'm excited to try. And then you can put things like chocolate, hair products. You just want to make sure you put everything on top of the crinkly paper. And then you can cover it up and wrap it however you like. My daughter Annabelle loves Legos, so I try to find unique ones every year. I came across this parrot and I thought for Legos it was pretty affordable. Let me show you a fun way to wrap this. So you want a solid color wrapping paper. I went with red, and I'm gonna start by wrapping it up like I would any normal present. Once you have it wrapped completely in the red wrapping paper, we're going to make it look like a Lego block. Take a scrap piece of your red wrapping paper, turn it on the back, and you're going to use a circle to trace around to create 6 circles. You're also going to do the same thing on black cardstock. Cut out your red and your black circles. Next, you need to attach them, but when you put them on, you want them to kind of overlap so you see the black to the right so it looks like a shadow. So use hot glue to attach the wrapping paper circle onto the cardstock circle. Next, I want to put them on my package, but I want them to be raised a little bit. I found these circle tabs that I'm gonna put on the bottom of my cardstock, and then I'll place them onto the top of my package. Now, how adorable is this? Of course, they're gonna know it's a Lego inside, but I think it's a fun way to wrap it. My niece loves Bluey, and I wanted to create a Bluey gift basket for her, but this would be a great gift basket for anyone. Just change the items that go inside. I found all of these items really affordably on Walmart.com. Now, you need to start with your base basket, and this is going to be kind of like a cozy nighttime gift. So I wanted a basket that was fabric, something that they could reuse. When you can add a basket that someone can reuse, it's always great. So this is a great basket that I found online. Now, my main gift in this basket is Bluey. I thought this one was so cute. He talks, it's so adorable.
I've got an idea. For real life. Let's do this.
I also found this Bluey throw blanket and this Bluey book. So I'm gonna start by propping up Bluey by putting some filler underneath just so it's the tallest item in my gift basket. I also added in the throw blanket. Then for the filler, I wanted to do something a little bit unique, and since this was a nighttime basket, I thought, what if I put in polyfill that you would put in pillows to mimic the look of clouds? So I started to add a little bit of polyfill around the edge. And then to finish it off, I'm going to put in the Bluey book. Once you have all your items in there, add in a little bit more polyfill wherever you see that you need a little bit. Now, if you don't want to tie a bow around your basket, I have a fun ribbon trick that you can try. You're going to need a piece of ribbon that's about maybe 1.5 feet long, and it's best to have wire ribbon. Take your ribbon and you're going to create a loop or two, depending on how long it is. And then instead of tying it, you're just gonna hot glue the bottom of each of your loops. Hold that together till it's dry. Then you can fluff out the ribbon, make sure that you cut the ends at an angle. You can just place these pieces around your basket. It's going to give that fun sparkle look, but you don't have to have necessarily a bow. Squishmallows, these are such a hot gift for this year. Every kid wants them. The one that I'm gonna be gifting is the s'more. Now these are so soft and they come in a ton of different sizes and colors. I wanna show you a hack you can do to wrap odd items like this. I love using double-sided wrapping paper. This one I got in a set of 4. Roll out your paper, wrap around, and you're going to cut off any excess. Tape in the middle. You're going to take out the squishy to continue wrapping. Now we're gonna work on the bottom. So you wanna fold the bottom up and crease. Then you're gonna create 2 crease triangles on either side of the bottom. You're gonna fold over the top and bottom, making sure you crease. And then you're going to tape it in place. From here, you've created a base so you can add in your Squishmallow. To make the top portion look a little fun, you're gonna fold it over about 1.5 inches, going one way, crease, and then fold it over the other way and make a crease. You'll keep doing this until you get to where the Squishmallow is. Then you're going to tape it in the middle. Now, if you have any excess paper, you can cut it off at this point, but then fan it up, hold it in place, and tape it on the back. This is a cute way to wrap those oddly shaped items. I love game nights, and a game night jar is a perfect gift for a family. Let me show you an easy way to put it together. You're gonna need a large jar to start with. This glass one is perfect because it'll fit everything inside and it's also reusable. I think one of the best things you can do whenever you're trying to give affordable gifts but make them really stand out is to personalize the gift. So a gift like this, you could put the family's name on the front, but what I'm gonna do is just a fun little family game night saying. So on my Cricut, I went into Design Space and I put the text in, "Let the games begin." I changed the font a little bit till I was happy with it, and then I sent it to my Cricut Explorer 3 to cut out. I'm gonna be cutting it out on black permanent vinyl. I'll weed the words out. And then I'll use transfer tape to put them onto my jar. I'm gonna start with the middle text first. And then I'll put the top text and the bottom text on. Now, since I'm gonna be giving this for Christmas, I added a little bit of fun red and white candies to the bottom. I'm gonna be using fun family game night candy as well. I'm gonna add in my family's favorite card game, which is Uno. This one is the Platinum Edition. You can also add in a few other card games, a deck of cards, and some dice. I also love how a gift like this is great because you could play it on Christmas Day. Drew Barrymore has these adorable water bottles out right now, and water bottles I think make the perfect gift for teachers. Now this one I picked up in white, but they also come in a variety of colors. So to make this an affordable gift, you can fill it with their favorite candy. You could also put a gift card in there, but the candy is great as well because the water bottle is already such a great gift. But personalize it a little bit by creating a tag. So the craft I want to show you is so fun. You're going to need some kind of cardstock. I'm going to be using this craft cardstock. I also picked up some 1-inch round stickers, and I'm going to place 3 different round stickers on my cardstock. Next, I'm going to cut out the tag. Then using a fine tip Sharpie, I'm gonna create the top of my ornaments and the long string. Use a hole punch to cut the top of your gift tag. Then string in some twine and you can wrap it around your water bottle. My nephew loves cars, and I have a for sure wrapping technique that's gonna make him wanna open Aunt Liz's present first. I picked him up some new Hot Wheels. Now these are such an affordable gift to give, but kids love them. So the first thing you need to do is you're going to carefully open the side of the Hot Wheels. Then you're gonna pull out one of the cars because you're gonna be using it on the outside of your package. Then just tape the box back together. Next, I'm going to wrap the Hot Wheels in craft paper. So just wrap it like you would a normal present. I wanted to create a strip on the front that looked like a road, so I'm going to be using black cardstock, and I'll fold it over and then cut off a piece. To adhere it onto my package, I'm just going to use hot glue on the edges and place it down. To create those center lines on the road, I'm going to be using a white Sharpie, and I'll just create little hash marks. Next, I'm gonna add packing tape to the bottom of my car. I didn't wanna use glue because I want him to be able to use it, and then I'll just place it onto my package. I know that this is gonna be the first package that he goes for. Hey, you're watching my second channel, Liz Fenwick Deals. If you like what you see here, make sure you subscribe so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And if you're looking for even more deals, you can join my Facebook group at Liz Fenwick Deals, or you can follow me on Instagram at Liz Fenwick Deals.